Yo, what's up, everyone? It's Harrison and Nabiet. Now, listen very quickly. I understand that the blockchain technology is going to change the world. I completely understand that. But let me be very honest with you. Now, listen, over 90%, if I'm not being too high, over 90% of the projects available in the blockchain technology are useless. I mean, extremely useless. These projects are not even useful to mankind. I understand that somebody somewhere is actually going to say, yo, but Harrison, this is a $2 trillion industry. So what the fuck are you talking about? Calm down, bro. Just calm down. Listen, if you go to CoinMarketCap, like for instance, and then you check, you would realize that for real, currently, this is a $2 trillion industry. $2 trillion. Okay, fine. But I have to be very honest with you. The market cap of an asset in crypto does not justify the true worth of that asset. In fact, if you check the top 25 coins, like for instance, let me show you this very quickly. Now watch this. We have coin like Cardano, top seven coin actually, Cardano, and Cardano is actually valued at over $39 billion market cap. 39 fucking billion-dollar market cap. Now, but Cardano is not even useful right now. I mean, this is not working. It is just accumulating this market cap simply because it has promised us a smart contract. It has promised to flip Ethereum. Just for that sentiment, Cardano actually is worth over $39 billion market cap. There is no working product right now. In fact, we actually have coins like, let me show you actually, we have coin like Uniswap. Uniswap is extremely more useful than Cardano. But right now, if you look at Uniswap, Uniswap is number 20 coin, top 20 coin actually. Meanwhile, Cardano, that is extremely useless right now, is top 7 coin in the blockchain industry. It's useless. This market cap is undeserving because Uniswap is extremely much more useful than Cardano. And again, I'm going to show you something. If you keep going down, you will realize a coin like Dogecoin. Dogecoin actually has a market cap of over $20 billion market cap. Now, in my opinion, this is extremely useless because Dogecoin right now is not useful. This is just a meme coin, but Dogecoin is actually much more valued than PancakeSwap that has given us a true working product. And of course, we have the likes of Shiba Inu. So if you check the likes of Shiba Inu, top 13 coin, but extremely useless because this is just a meme coin. Shiba Inu is even much more valued than other coins in the crypto industry that has been even much more useful. We have the likes of XRP that has been accumulating so much billions of dollars in its market cap, but these coins are useless. There is no absolute use of this coin in reality. So if you accumulate all of this market cap, all of them joined together forms what we call the $1 trillion industry. But in reality, we have a lot of useless projects right now that are accumulating an undeserving market cap. In fact, let me show you something. If you check the likes of Dogecoin, like for instance, if I go to Dogecoin, just watch this, and then I'm going to go to all-time high in its market cap, and you would realize that at some point, Dogecoin was actually over 90 or roughly $90 billion market cap. $90 billion market cap. Actually, this is even much worth than the market cap of Uber. We both know how useful Uber is, but Uber is not even as worth as Dogecoin at some point. Now, this simply explains the fact that people are not here for the take. We are here to actually make money. People are here. In fact, the market is a bunch of human emotions. We are trading human sentiment. We are trading human opinion. We are not actually trading the real value of the take. Now, this is why you should always take profit. No matter how much you think an asset is, no matter how valuable you think an asset is actually worth, this is why you should, very important, you should always take profit. So majority of the people are not here for the technology, but they're actually here to secure their bags. In fact, at some point, there was a particular time I actually made a post on Facebook, and I posted this. I said, do not let anyone tell you I don't really care about the gains in crypto. I'm only here for the technology, that's garbage. We all got attracted by the money, then eventually fell in love with the technology. Curiosity brought us here. Now, you see, that is one thing I want you guys to understand. That people are here for the money. We are trading human sentiment. We are trading human opinion. We are trading human emotion. We are not actually trading the real value and the real worth of this asset. Because, for instance, the fundamentals of Bitcoin are still the same, exactly the same when Bitcoin was 69,000. And of course, for some reason, the fundamental of Bitcoin is still the same, even when Bitcoin is at 41,000. But people are scared of buying Bitcoin because they are not even really sure of the actual value of Bitcoin. Now, let me show you something very quickly. So for some reason, Bitcoin went down all the way from 56,000 to I think around 42,000, and everybody seems to be extremely scared. In my opinion, the fundamentals of Bitcoin remain exactly the same when Bitcoin was 69,000, and of course the same fundamentals remain exactly the same when Bitcoin is actually 42,000. But people are scared of buying Bitcoin. Everybody's scared of losing money, and people are running away from the market. I want you to understand one thing. Now listen, whenever, watch this. Now watch this. Now, based on history, Bitcoin, whenever Bitcoin does this, whenever Bitcoin is actually at this point, usually what you expect Bitcoin to do next is to pump to all-time high. And whenever there is that massive pump, Bitcoin usually goes back down to, let's say, as low as possible. And then whenever Bitcoin does this, the next stage we expect Bitcoin is to pump to another all-time high. And again, whenever Bitcoin does this, because we just had a massive pump in 2021. And again, Bitcoin is actually just cooling off and everything looks real good. I don't even mind if Bitcoin cools down up to this level or not. But what I know is that Bitcoin keeps repeating the exact same thing. And in my opinion, it is actually no-brainer that the next level we should expect Bitcoin is anything close to this. Now, it is just a question of when. It is actually a question of when will Bitcoin make this move. This is why you should always have long-term perspective. If you are entering into the market with short-term perspective, this is when you will always lose money. Right now, there are so many quality news and updates that will never allow this market to remain in this position for a very long time. I don't care what you guys are thinking about the market right now. There are so many bullish reasons as to why this market will not remain in this particular position. I don't care if this goes down beyond this level, but it's never going to remain in this position for quite a long time. And I'm going to explain this to you. Now, number one reason is that the level of inflation has gone super, super high. In fact, let me show you something. So like for instance, when you check inflation calculator, just watch this. What would goods and services costing? Basically, what this simply means is that let's assume you bought a particular goods in 1913. Now, how much would you spend to buy that same goods in 2020? And I'm going to show you this. Now, if you had spent, okay, let's say for instance, you spend £100 to buy a particular goods in 1913. Now, in 2022, you would have to spend £11,800 to buy that same goods. So now you see, the dollar and the pounds, in fact, the fiat currency is losing its purchase power every single year. If you were holding dollar for the past 100 years, you must have realized that the dollar has lost over 96% purchase power. So people are losing confidence in the fiat currency. People are losing confidence in their government because inflation, the incessant rise in the price level of goods and services is becoming very uncontrollable. So people are beginning to lose confidence in their corrupt leadership and in their corrupt government, and they're now switching. They're looking for a better alternative that can help them out of this unusual inflation, because holding fiat currency is highway to the grave. In fact, I love what this guy said. This guy said the average use of car price in the US in 2013 was $22,900. And in 2014, it went to $23,400. So in other words, in 2013, if you were with $22,000, you would buy an average car in the US. But if you come down to 2022, you would need to buy that same car with $30,000. So now the fiat currency is constantly losing its value, constantly losing its value. So for this reason, people are beginning to look for a better alternative. Meanwhile, in the past 6 months, meanwhile, in the past 10 years, Bitcoin has done over 630,000% in profit. So people are looking for an asset that will still maintain the value of their money. People are looking for a better alternative, and in my opinion, there is no better industry that can add value to your money than Bitcoin. In fact, gold has been stable for so many years, and Bitcoin has been regarded as the new gold. So people are saying that we're in a bear market simply because the market is actually dumping. But this is exactly what has been happening. In fact, let me show you something. Now, this is based on actually what this guy posted. Okay, now watch this. Bitcoin major correction from 2010 up until today. Now watch this. This is exactly what has been happening. What is happening right now is not strange. It's not new. Okay? Now watch this. Bitcoin, actually, we had our all-time high, and then all of a sudden, we had 41% decrease from the all-time high. You know, we had an all-time high, I think, somewhere around November, and then we had 41% decrease right from that day up until the time of actually making this video. So now, and then we don't know when we are going to recover from that, because this is very recent. But based on history, in this particular date, I mean, somewhere around 2021, we had all-time high. Okay, then but all of a sudden we had 55% decrease from the all-time high, and it took us about 69 days, I think, let me say 2 months and something, and eventually we went back to the new all-time high that was up to 123%, and that took us in total 120 days from the all-time high. We got to another all-time high, but don't forget that we had over 55% decrease. And the same stuff kept happening. Whenever we have all-time high, there is always a massive dip, 84%. We have 30%, we have 41%. This same 41% has happened before. Just watch this. And it took us about 40 days, and we eventually went back to the new all-time high. And then we had 39% decrease, 33% decrease, 85% fucking decrease from the all-time high. And this lasted for, I think, about 1,181 days. Notice something. Whenever the all-time high takes too long, you know, to create a new all-time high, we usually have one of the most interesting gains ever. When we recovered from this about 85% dip that took about 1,181 days, we had about 585% profit. Now, this profit was very significant. And usually when this happens, I mean, the dip and the percentage increase is very, very normal. Watch this. Watch this. We had about 94% decrease somewhere around 2013, and this took us 631 days, but the profit margin was 1,504. Bitcoin pumped that hard. That's hard. So anyone who was holding an asset and survived that particular dump must have made one of the highest gains in crypto. So the dump is a very normal thing, but we usually recover. So if you're still wondering if this is new, we are very much used to this because this is a very familiar territory. All right, so whenever Bitcoin does this, everything is usually on a massive discount. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys some quick assets that you might consider to buy and hold. Personally, I'm holding this asset and I've been buying more of the dip. I keep buying. Whenever I actually have some money with me, I keep throwing them into this asset. So I'm going to show you some assets right now that are extremely cheap. Okay. Now these are gaming assets because I've been investing my money in gaming because I genuinely do believe that when the gaming bull run comes, it is going to be a very massive bull run. So I've been bagging off some of these gaming projects. So just in case you would like to find out more about all of the gaming project I've been talking about, go and check my channel or check more or watch more of my videos. Now watch this. This is one of the projects that I think you guys should consider holding. The market cap of this asset right now is $861,000. Now, the reason I am recommending this asset, actually I'm holding this asset right now, because this is easy 3x from here when the market recovers very easily. Now, watch this. Usually, this asset was about $2 million market cap, and it got to this level simply because Bitcoin has collapsed. Now, people don't know how to trade low caps. People are actually very scared of low caps because they keep treating low caps as though they are trading high caps. Listen, there is a system to trading low caps, and I'm going to show you this. Usually, when an asset is actually this low, okay, there are very little people holding this particular asset. So maybe let's say this asset might most likely do, let's assume 30% dip from here, and usually it may not even dip any more than that, because you will most likely be holding your bags with private investors, which may never going to sell. They would hold those money and keep their money to survive the dip. So when the pumps come, most likely you will make the massive profit. So I love low caps like this because these guys have been building genuine projects. So an asset of this particular market cap is easy money. Listen, this is not a financial advice because there are some significant risk involved in investing into crypto. But personally, I'm holding this asset because I believe that this is easy 5x for me. I mean, when this coin gets to about $5 million market cap or even $4 million market cap, I might even consider selling and taking my profit elsewhere where I can secure something much more significant. Because usually it is difficult to dump this particular coin since you are most likely holding this asset with private investors. Only very few guys would be holding this asset with you, which when they sell off, you will be holding with private investors. So it is difficult to have very massive dump in a market cap like this because these guys are building genuine projects. So I would like you, if you're looking for what to buy, as you can see, this is over 93% dump already from its all-time high, okay? And again, the next asset I would like you to look into actually is Decimated. This is one of the game I am very bullish on. This game just got launched and it is about $18 million market cap. In fact, let me show you their game. These guys are giving us a real project which I am super bullish on. Okay, in fact, I don't want to make a very long video. Just in case you would like to check out what I've talked about gamings, you can go check my YouTube channel and then watch more of this content. If you are actually watching this on my YouTube channel right now, go check more of my videos. I have talked so much about gaming and more low caps gaming that I would like you to watch. But let me just quickly play this so you can as well just see this very quickly. Watch their trailer. Let me play this on YouTube so you can see it's much more clearer. Now, this is blockchain game. Now watch this, watch this. See the graphics, see the standard of their graphics. Very, 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 very insane. Watch this. Now listen, in my opinion, I've played a lot of crypto and blockchain games. I'll tell you, these guys have one of the most insane graphics right now. So these guys actually have one of the best graphics right now, one of the best graphics. And these guys have been building this game for 3 years now. I mean, they just got launched. This game is newly launched. And this market cap is extremely too cheap for this game. Extremely too cheap because these guys have a working product already. So this is one of the games that I am very much bullish on. Just $18 million market cap. I'm extremely bullish on this particular game. It is easier for you to hold on $18 million market cap and then sell off when it gets to about $100 million market cap. easy 5x for you. If you can hold for a very long term, maybe you might want to hold for until $1 billion market cap, if that is ever going to happen. But the team behind this particular project is actually very massive, and this is one of my bags that I am looking forward to explode massively when crypto gaming bull run comes into traction. Now, the next game I would want you to look into very much easily is Sidus. I love Sidus Heroes. In fact, let me show you their actual game. I mean, Sidus Heroes is one of those games I'm very much bullish on. Listen, watch this. Just watch their trailer. This is...
Wanna fight?
I'm not sure why their website is lagging, but honestly, these guys have one of the best graphics and they have a working product. Listen, hands down, these guys have one of the best team ever. In fact, I don't want to dwell so much on this. I would like you to go check our YouTube channel, what I talked about, Sidus Heroes, and the difference between Senate DAO and the Sidus Heroes token, so you don't make mistakes. Well, see, honestly, I don't want to make a very long video. I don't want to make a super long video. I'm just going to stop here, okay? I'm just going to go ahead and then stop here. But let me tell you one thing. Whenever everybody is fearful in the market, that is usually the time that you need to be very much greedy.